Good afternoon, friends. First of all, I'd like to thanks Parul University and Ajay sir and Ritesh sir who has organized this webinar. Before starting this one, I would like to have small introductions of today's eminent speakers. First, Mr. Bushro Balsara, who is the head of the BSc IPF, and he has been vast experience of working with BSc Limited with different departments, and he has been highly qualified like chartered accountant, LLB. He has been CS also. And one more eminent speaker is Mr. Bharat Bhai Dave, who has also been associated with BSc from long time, around more than 24 years. And Balsara also, sir, has been joined BSc and has amazing. Bharat sir also has worked in different departments and everything. Lot of department has been worked. So now I would like to hand over first, and I want everyone to be listen carefully because those eminent speakers have been highly experienced, and we can gain a lot of knowledge as well as the experience sharing by them. Sir, good evening, sir. I would like to introduce Mr. Bushro Balsara, sir. Sir, kindly take over the mic, sir.
Sure. Thank you very much, Maheshji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very warm thanks and welcome to all the students. And thank you to Parul University for joining up with BSc IPF today for this webinar. It's very heartening to see that students are so interested in keeping in tune with what is happening in the capital market and are keen to learn about investments, etc. Because you all, of course, our future citizens of India. So thank you for this opportunity. I would like to start with mentioning something about BSc. So usually you see the students, or even for that matter, if you ask it certain professionals, that what is BSc, are you aware? So people are under the impression that BSc is only a exchange which offers equity trading. So that is a little bit of a misconception. While that fact is true, we offer much more. We are what is referred by SEBI, RBI, etc. as an MII, and that means market infrastructure intermediary. So we are one of the essential pillars of the capital market infrastructure of India. And the exchange offers a myriad number of products and facilities. Of course, the first one is equity, where many people would know that we also have a very vibrant SME platform, where we offer SME stocks to come and list. That is small and medium enterprises. We encourage a lot of entrepreneurs to come and get listed, raise capital from the market. Typically, they are very cagey or wary about entering and getting listed because they feel कि उनका जो their family ownership will get diluted, and then they will be just one of the promoter holders, and there will be a lot of public holding, etc. So they get a little bit scared of that, but we try to make them understand that benefits of listing, especially at a 145-year-old exchange like BSE, which is very old and but yet which has got the best technology in the world. So then we see that their participation comes in. We are very successful in SME. We've got 328 stocks, companies already listed with us. Then we have within SME, we have a further platform we have called Startup Platform, where we try to encourage people who are from industries using very high level of technology. So we've got, suppose your company has got, say, they are dealing in robotics, artificial intelligence, or exoskeleton, those kind of, highly technological oriented companies. Then we have a special platform for them. The norms are a little more diluted for them to come and list. And DIPP, they need to be registered with DIPP or MSME. And then that is the equity part. Then we also offer equity derivatives. We offer mutual funds, Yes, a lot of people may not be aware that mutual funds are also exchange traded, and we have a very sterling product called BSE Star MF, which offers this mutual funds buying and selling, that is purchase and redemption through the exchange platform. It's a separate platform. It's not the same trading platform that you see for trading. It's a separate segregated platform. Then we have equity derivatives, we have currency derivatives, we have commodity derivatives, and like I mentioned earlier, we have mutual fund, and we also have lately started insurance. So through another separate company, BAC Group also offers investors to buy insurance policies online through their registered insurance intermediaries. And talking of BSE IPF now, BSE IPF is also set up in July 1986 with the express intention and motive of paying the claims of investors who have got some claim against a defaulted broker of the exchange. So suppose you have lent your money or your securities you've given to sell to your broker, and before the settlement is over on T plus 2, that broker defaults on T plus 2. He is not able to pay settlement liabilities and his assets are less than his liabilities, then he is declared a defaulter by the exchange. A person who is no longer able to pay his liabilities. And accordingly, what we do is then the claims of investors of these kind of brokers. You might have read recently there is rumor of another broker also being in deep trouble in Mumbai. And so we pay the genuine claims of investors who have given money or shares to these brokers, to these defaulter members, and up to a maximum of 15 lakh rupees. So if your claim is up to 15 lakh, then you get full 15 lakh. You get the full amount of claim. But if it is more than 15 lakh, then it is limited to 15 lakhs only. In addition, the BSE IPF also ensures that, to protect sending out an email, SMS to the investors. We're going to that this is the trade you've done today on the exchange, and this is the trades you've done. And if you've not done the trade, then you need to immediately communicate with the broker that I have not done this trade. And the last thing is, we have a wonderful website which is full of lot of information. The BSE website. We also have a separate BSE IPF website where we put up details of programs, educational videos for investors, students. It's very educative. We are going to put up many more videos in the next few days. So please keep an eye out for that. And today's thing is going to be a very interesting webinar. I wish you all the best, and I will now hand over back to my colleague Mahesh. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for sharing your experience and knowledge. Now, I would like to hand over the mic to Bharat sir, who has been associated with the BSE Stock Exchange more than 25 years. He has been served with different departments. So, and we can have better experienced persons who can have the ideas and knowledge, and we are very much lucky of those things that they have been giving their time, valuable time, to have this such type of seminars. Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir. I would like to hand over the mic to Bharat Dave, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mahesh and Mr. Chetan. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I also would like to thank the management of the Parul University for giving this opportunity to the BSE Investor Protection Fund for the webinar for the students of the students. Now, my presentation will be on the overview of security markets. So, little bit to the stock exchange. We every day see this building on the TV, that stock exchange, the building which has been shown in this my presentation first slide. Same building we see, but we are not aware that what actually happening in that building and what is the role of that building. Our regulator is the SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, is the regulator for the capital market. But this exchange, at exchange level, what is actually happening within the exchange? Because every day we say भाव बढ़ गया, भाव कम हो गया, market गिर गया, market ऊपर गया, something like that, and we are sometimes surprised that nothing is happening in the world, but still the market is going up or market is going down, something like that. So just to get this, what is the role of the stock exchange? And what is the exchange is doing? Exchange is just a platform. That platform is giving the facility to buy and sells. Just a stock exchange. The stock exchange, which is came in the first, it is came in the 1607 in Amsterdam. So it is not a new thing. It is from the long time. But in India, yes, BSE. BSE Bombay Stock Exchange came in the 1875. Earlier to that, it was the transaction were taking in the during 1875 under the banyan tree, and now it has been converted to gold. We will go through the whole journey of the BSE total transformation and what happened and what is today's scenario. We'll also talk about the today's scenario, that is a pandemic, that is Corona. Because of Corona, what are the changes? If you see today, the life is totally changed. We are work from home. The students are online. They are studying online. So total change in the life. And in future also, because of this, total life will be changed. What we were doing earlier the seminar. Now we are going to webinar. So total change in life. And for this, I am always emphasizing for the students, because you are the future of India. You are the future investors, and many hopes on you. So be with the technology. Technology is played a very important role in transformation of the whole life of the people in the world. So let us start with the BSE introduction. Small introductions I will give. BSE is the oldest exchange in Asia, since 1875, and the largest number of listed companies in the world. Earlier, as I told you, that in Amsterdam, the first stock exchange came out in 1607. But in Asia, this is the Bombay Stock Exchange, the very oldest exchange, is since 1875, and largest number of listed company in the world. More than 4,000, around 4,500 companies are listed at Bombay Stock Exchange. BSE is the first stock exchange to be recognized by the Indian government under the Securities Contract SRCA, Securities Contract Regulation Act. Under that act, the BSE has formed, and it has given the permanent license for the trading. BSE has switched over an electronic trading system in 1995 and become the corporate entity in 2005. I will just elaborate this, that earlier what was happening. Earlier the trading was taking place on the floor under the banyan tree. Then after the banyan tree, it has been switched over to the trading ring. What was happening in the trading ring? There was a trading ring. You must be having in this Parul University is in Baroda, so you must have seen the Baroda Stock Exchange. That was also one of the exchange earlier, but now it is not exist. So open floor was there. In the open floor, the trading was taking place, and the buying and selling takes place manually. And it's on the trust. The market hours was also very limited, only 2 hours of the market hours, 11 to 2. And the trading was taking place on the open outcry system. The person was one person called as a jobber. He was standing at one place, and he was giving a two-way quotes what computer is giving right now. That is 10 and 12. So at 10 rupees, he is ready to buy, and at 12 rupees, he is ready to sales. So whatever difference is there, that is his profit. And that difference always, this quotes always change, depend upon the fluctuation, depend upon the demand and supply. So this was totally open out, total manual. Everything was happening manual. So certificate also were in the physical form. When I will take DMAT, I will explain you. So everything was manual. The settlement, when we talk about settlement, that is also 15 days long and all that things. This all has been changed from 1995. And slowly, when we are in 2020, it has changed totally. What was changed in 1995 gradually. So that's why I'm saying that please be with the technology, because technology is only the things which will give you survival. I'm telling you, which will give you a survival. Because if you know the technology, then only you will survive more and you will grow more. Then BSE has become a corporate entity in 2005. What was the BSE earlier? From 1875 to 2005, it was just an AOP. AOP, what is AOP? Association of the person. And it was a association of the person, and the trading was taking place. But that has been from 2005, it has become under the demutualization and corporation schemes. The BSE has become the corporate entity, and the shares was given to the members, and shares came. Now it is a listed company. BSE is and this is the company where the promoters, when we talk about promoters don't have hold any single shares. They are not holding any single shares of this company, that is BSE Limited. So only without having holding the shares, this so these are the that is liquid index this further comes the small benchmark of the BSE. A small introduction. Now, what is happening at the Bombay Stock Exchange? Which are the products? As Mr. Balsara sir has already informed you that address during his address that the BSES was the core business or core business was equity business. See, we are in service industry. The Bombay Stock Exchange is not manufacturing anything. It is just giving the platform to buy and sell of the shares which are listed at the stock exchange. So initially it started only with the equity shares. So equity shares were transacted and slowly it has been converted to the other products. So as Mr. Balsara sir said, not only equity shares, now we have equity derivative, future and options, we have currency derivative, ETFs, gold, index and liquid. See, earlier what was happening that the gold, you can have the gold in physical format. But now, because of this, again, technology and dematerialization, you can have the gold in the form of demat also. That is the past when we talk about it. So you can have, you don't, no need to have the physical gold and keep it in the cupboard or worrying or having in a locker and bank locker and all that thing. No need. You can have this small in the demat form. So total change. Retail, corporate debt, government securities, primary market, IPO, book building, offer for sale, securities and lending, borrowing, buyback of stock, mutual funds. We'll talk about mutual funds definitely. Then SMEs, sir has already explained what is SME, startups, interest rates, futures, insurance through EBIX we have started. So these are various products available. I request all of you to go to our BSE India site, website, and you will get the total detail on this, all these products, what BSE is offering. So you will come to know these are the more products are available for the investment. How to invest, that we will discuss in the next slide. Now, before discussing and about the security market or stock exchange, why we should invest, you must be knowing that India is a very good saver, but very poor in the investments. In security markets, it is less than 2% of the total population. So our population is 130 crore, 30 to 35 crore, but the investors who are in the stock market is less than 2%. So just think of it. But if you see the outsider FI, they are, you must be reading the newspaper. They are the major buyers and sellers, and they are earning, but we are not. Now, why we should invest? That is very important. That why we should invest, and that I am taking with the current situation that our Prime Minister has taken that Atmanirbhar. For this Atmanirbhar, he came out with the package. Correct? For because of current situation, he came out with the package of 20 lakh crore. Okay, stimulus package he has came out. Same way, to become ourselves Atmanirbhar, what we have to do? We have to invest. How to invest? That I will explain you in the next slide. To earn the returns on idle resources and second source of income. This is very important. We all have the idle resources, something with us, but that investment we are not that amount we are not investing at the proper places, and we don't have second source of income. What is second source of income? That if I am a service person, I am getting salary every month. If I am a businessman, whatever business income is there, I am getting that business income. But I don't have second source of income, other income. Suppose I want some money, I cannot depend on the salary. That suppose I want money on 15th or 16th or 3rd or 28th. So I can't wait that after जब भी salary होएगा, after my salary I will wait for my salary and then do and fulfill my goal. No. So always you should have the second source of income, and always this money you are a future investors also, so always keep in mind that this is also one of your friend. Make that money, that investment as a one of your friend. And if your parents are there, will just tell your parents that you make one of your children as a as an investment, whatever investment. So he will earn you paisa kamata hai. See, we all are earning. I am earning through salary and all that, but we never thought that whether our money also can earn. So पैसे को काम पे लगाओ. When you invest the money, it will work for you. And money today also, if you see the current situations of the lockdown and all that, money is working. We are working from home. Many of us lost the job and all that. But those who had invested, they all are survival. And those who have the invested for the long term and all that, they have no problem in today's scenario also. During the lockdown also, they are okay because they had made the investment very long back. So this is also very important considering the current scenario. Beat the inflation. You all are commerce students, so you have commerce background, so you all have the economic background of this day. So you know that the inflation, how it is going gradually. Today also in current situation, the certain things are available at very high price. You must be knowing the some vegetables and all that things are available at very high price. We don't know what will happen after 5 years. And what was the rate of the vegetables or whatever our necessity, basic necessity, what was the rate and what is the rate today. So to beat the inflation, we always have to invest. How to invest? The idle resources. Why we should invest? We create the second source of income. This is very important. Invest to be linked with the goal in the life. This is very important. You just go and ask your parents and just ask them that what is your investment. They will definitely say around 70 to 80% will say that I had invested just because to save the tax, just to save the income tax. No, but I am totally against of this. Don't invest for this just saving the tax, but invest just to fulfill your goal, whatever the life of goal. That we'll discuss in the next slides, that how to achieve that. But always investment should be dedicated to the goals. What are your goals in your life? Accordingly you make an investment. We will discuss in the detail that what are your goals. Suppose if you want to buy a small, suppose you want to buy a motorbike after 2 years, yeah, you just decide that this amount will be only for buying a motorbike. Choose how to choose. I will just explain you that. Accordingly you can buy you fulfill your goals. This amount is for many people had been done that investment for the foreign tour. See, I am a salaried person. I cannot dream of foreign tour with my family, but I can go if I start the investment. Whatever investment has been done with the proper with the goal that this investment is only for going to the Europe tour after 5 years. Like that you can. So always link your investment with the goal. Provision for an uncertain futures. Again, I will talk. Our future is very uncertain. Nobody has thought of this type of situation. Nobody has thought of even I am from Mumbai. Nobody has thought of that local train that is lifeline of the Mumbai will be stopped for so many months. It is still stopped. It is still the other people. Means only essential staff are allowed and it is running with very low trains. Okay, so what happened that this current situation has made all the people this such type of uncertainty will be there in our life. Suppose somebody has met with an accident or maybe a medical. We have the insurance, agree, but certain things are which require the money. So what to do? So for that type of uncertain future, you should always. Those who had invested earlier are very safe today. During the lockdown also, they are not facing any problem. So always invest like this. If you see in the January month, if you see the stock market, on 28th of January, the index was around 42,987 or something like that, around 42,900. And the same in the month, nobody was thought about that the market will go such a crash. And it was on 23rd March, it was around 25,800 something. See, suddenly half one. Everybody was talking of the index that it will go new high and new high. Nobody thought, but it has gone. And it has gone again 25,000 something index. Again, today it has gone up to 38, 39,000, around 39,000. So that's why. So nobody knows the future. So for future uncertainty, you always have to invest with the goal, and you should have always a second source of income. Now all this, how you have for its need for this what it needs, we should have the knowledge. We'll talk about the knowledge afterwards in my next slide. Spend what is left after saving. This is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has very rightly said, you spend whatever is left after the saving. But what we are very good saver. Again, I am repeating, but we are very poor in investment. But how we save, whatever we spend, fatafat, we start spending. And whatever the amount is left, we are saving. No, we have to do exactly ulta. First, whatever amount is there, X, Y, Z amount, that has to be saved. If you save that and then you spend according to your budget and all that things, that will be give you the. जैसे मैं कहता हूँ कि पैसा पैसा whatever save money when you are saving your money, okay, so that save money whatever money has been saved will be definitely save you in the future. अगर आज आप पैसा बचाते हो तो फ्यूचर में आपको यही पैसा आपको बचाएगा. जैसे जिन्होंने जिन्होंने दो those who had invested properly and saved the money and invested properly, they are better off today in spite of this lockdown. तो सेम वे ये हमेशा याद रखना, टुडे इफ यू सेव द मनी, मनी विल सेव यू टुमारो. SMMS, सेव मनी, मनी विल सेव यू टुमारो. नाउ वी विल गो. This was just I had given the small thing for the financial planning, how to be you should know about this being a commerce student. Now we'll talk about the principle of safe investment. When I am talking of the investment, what are the principles? And this is related to our life. In our life, we all have these principles in our life, that this is my principle, that is my, this all are some 5-6 principles under which I am living and under which I am doing certain work. Right? Certain principles are there of our life. But when at the time of investment, we all forget all this type of investment. So how to invest properly and safely? Before investing, study thoroughly with the knowledge. I should not explain this line to you because you all are students and you know that more you study, more you get the mark, more you get the better college, better admission in the better college, better more mark and more this will take you to the good companies, is the executive and all that. You will get call letter from good companies. So before investing, study thoroughly. If you study thoroughly, and what to study? Many people are studying the market. Don't study the market. You should study what you have to study. You have to study the company. And for earlier when I was studying, I was have a limited access of having this knowledge. I can't get it all this knowledge on it. But now it is what you say, Google Baba ki jai. So whatever is there, you will just click the information you are getting it. Many websites are there. Lot of websites are there. Company websites are there. And so you get all information and you get all this knowledge very, very fast. Today's world is very small. You can get all type of information just by clicking the button of the laptop or PC. You get the information. So always, whenever you get the more study, you will definitely get the more returns and proper results. So this is very fundamentally required that you should invest always with the knowledge and the information. What you should have the information and what is your knowledge? So you are on what? So fundamentals of promoters, fundamentals of the company, what company is doing, EPS, profitability, book value, dividend, all you have to study. And for this all review you require a time. If you study properly, what was the past record, last 3 years, what was their profitability, what is their future plans, what is the future in current comparing with the current government policies and all, how it will be benefited to this company and how will not be benefited to this company, like that. If you study all this, so you will get a proper guidance and proper information for investing. Don't be panicky or greedy. In stock market, if you are coming, don't be panicky. As I told you that when the market was in the month of January, it was 42,000 and it has gone up to 23,000 on 23rd of March. Just within 2 months, it has gone to this. Many people had panically sold also. People were afraid that, world is over. Many of were talking about that. I read in the newspaper that world is over. Now, because of Corona, there is no hopes for the future. World is over, and many of it got out of that investment. But see today where we are. Again, the index has gone 10,000 again. 10,000 in the same period from March. It is 39,000, from 26,000 to 39,000. So always don't be panicky. Many times we become a panic that, this has happened, so market will go down and market. No. With the knowledge and with the study, if you had invested, don't be panicky. And don't be greedy also. Many times when we invest in the stock market, we think that, market is I'm getting some XYZ amount. So I will just invest and I will just get out of that market. No. Wait for that. You can get multiple of that profit if you go for a long term. Have a faith and patience. Faith should be there and patience. I emphasize on patience because if you are entering into the security market, you should have a patience. You don't have the patience, then don't enter into the security market. Why patience? The last is long-term investment. For that, you require the patience. Diversify your investment into the different sector and companies. This is very important as there are various class of assets are available for investment. Same way in the security markets also there are various sectors are available. So you don't put. There is one good saying that don't put all the eggs in the one basket. Same way, don't put your investment only in one sector. You diversify in the various class of assets also and diversify within the security market in various class of sectors also and the different company. Invest the leaders and not the followers. Be the student of the market. You be the student of the market and not the followers like a follower. You should be a student of the market. When a student, you will become a student when you study and get the information more and you have the knowledge of that company. Avoid investment in penny stock. Long term investment, this is very important, very important. In the security markets only the long term investment will give you the more returns. I will give it is not an example, it is a fact. There were two brothers were there just 16 to 17 years back. I'm talking of the story, and one of the brother has bought the motorbike. He was very much he wants to enjoy the life, so he bought the motorcycle and he was enjoying the life with the motorcycle. And another brother who was he bought the shares which are of that manufacturing of that motorcycle. The company name
So
you
you
will
are
come to
logged in
that.
two machines.
The company which was manufacturing that motorcycle, he bought that shares. You won't believe it that today the
Just will be in
person,
the meeting.
the
Don't report
brother
to
who has
anything. Leave
bought
it.
hello, the person who has brought the motorcycle, he is still on the motorcycle, but the brother who has invested that same amount of money into the share, into the stock of that company, he can buy today Audi. So this is a power. You know that power of compounding that has given the this much returns. So always invest in the security market with the long term. Now we will talk about the security market. I will give the basic idea. What are the minimum requirements and what are these terms called for? Trading account, you should have these three things: trading account, demat account, and bank account. If you have these three things, you can enter into the security market. Demat in 1996. As I said, what is demat? Dematerialization. What was happening earlier, as I told you, that when the open outcry system, all shares were done in the physical, all in the physical form and paper form. Okay. Again, I am emphasizing on technology. Due to the technology, now it has been available in demat. What is the advantage? Earlier, what was happening? Suppose you want to buy the XYZ company shares, you have to buy in the market lot 5, 10, 50, 100 like that. Okay. But now, because of this technology, you can buy one share store also. So accumulate the shares. Again, when we go for a unit, I always say accumulate the shares and not the company. Okay, how why? Because when you accumulate with the knowledge, the number of more shares, then your return will go. Many people are what they are doing, they are buying the companies, more companies for I have 150 companies in my portfolio, but what is the value of the portfolio? 1 crore. But I have only 15 shares or 15, 12 company shares, but what is the value of portfolio? 2 crore, 3 crore. And how can you buy? Demat. You can buy. There are many shares are available at the cup of tea and all. Cup of tea also it is available. But you have to study for that. T+2 trading. Earlier, what was happening? The settlement was taking for the 15 days, then 15 days, and we have to wait for 15 days. For the money also, you have to wait for the shares of delivery of the shares also. You have to wait after getting that salary. You have to send it for the transfer to the registrar, respect to the registrar transfer agency, and then you will get approval. So when you want to, if you want to sell in between the shares, you have the purchase the shares, but you don't have the delivery in your hand, and that is also not in your hand, not in your name. So what was happening? You are waiting for some 2 months, 3 months like. But now because of T+2, you can write T+2 trade +2. So on third or fourth day, you get the money as well as the shares. This has been from 15 days, it has came to 10 days, then 7 days, 5 days, and now it is T plus 2. SEBI is now thinking of coming out with T plus 1. I don't know, but mostly by December or something, they are coming out with T plus 1. So this is a liquidity, this is a power. Immediately you get, again, change of technology, 15 days settlement, now T plus 2 and T plus 1. ASBA, application supported by block amount. What is this ASBA? ASBA is for the making the application enter into the security market through the IPOs. Whenever the new company comes, earlier what was happening? You have to fill up the form, write the checks, what amount and all that things, and then you have to stand in the queue for the submitting the form and all that. But now it is all this is not required. This ASBA, what you just make an application, online application, and then whatever amount or payment has to be done, that will be blocked by from your account. Suppose you had made a 10,000 amount of 10,000 rupees, the 10,000 bank will block it. That amount will remain in your account only, and it will not be debited from your account. Your money will be there, and if you get the allotment of the shares, then only that amount will be debited and it will credited to the other company's account. So like this way, it is safe for you. Earlier, what was doing, you have to wait for refund order. Or refund order nahi aa raha hai, ye nahi aa raha hai, wo nahi aa raha hai. So lot of things were there. It was misplaced of the refund order during the transit and courier and all that. So all these things were happening, and now it is again. I am saying that because of the technology, this is happening, and the listing is done on the sixth day. On sixth day, the day plus 6 is the listing happened. So that is also very fast. We have different type of margins. I will not go into the depth over that. Different type of margins are there. ASM, market to market, wire margin, and all that additional surveillance measures margins. Surveillance measures are there. We have a surveillance department that takes the care of this. Every script has been given a circuit filter. Then the index has been given the circuit breakers. If you go through the Google, you will get the total information on circuit breakers. Circuit breakers, I will shortly explain you that how it is works. That suppose the closing rate of the XYZ company is 100 rupees. So tomorrow when the market opens, it goes up to 120 days up, and it can go down up to the 80 rupees. So with that price will be remain from 80 to 120. So that is called circuit. The circuit filters are maximum up to 20%. Then it can be, as a surveillance method, can be reduced further. It cannot be increased, but it can be reduced further from 20% to 15%, 12%, 10%, 5%, 2%, and 10%, whatever as per the laws. Okay. Same way the circuit breaker is there. The market. I will show you the next slide, that how the circuit breakers, that is calculated, and market halt. Then investors and positioning, all these surveillance department, online surveillance has been taken. They are doing it. BSE also have it, and they do this surveillance during the market. So, and this circuit filter, again I repeat that it is not applicable to the securities which are then in the FNO section, that is in the derivative segment. They have the internal circuit filter. The surveillance department comes to know that it has hit 20% or it has gone below 20%, but they don't do anything. They take surveillance measure accordingly, but it is the trading cannot. But in the other script, if it has touched 120, the price of 120 will remain 120 till the market market goes at 330. SMS, emails, and close emails and trade demand. You should get this, as Mr. Basara sir explained you that you should get the SMS on your after the trading or after the from demat account. You should have a KYC, power of attorney, nomination. Power of attorney is not the mandatory. Please note that it is not mandatory. eKYC is very important. BSE has started eKYC because in the pandemic system, if you see that because of this eKYC, many retail investors have came, and many demat account has been opened through eKYC, and it has given a number of increase in the demat account as well as the trading account. Now we'll talk about interoperability and age of shares. Interoperability, earlier what was happening, suppose you are buying the shares shares in the one exchange, and if you are selling to the another exchange, okay, but then you will have to pay the margin to the both the exchanges. But now because of interoperability, there is a common platform, common clearing platform is that through that clearing agency, you have clearing platform, that is BSE has the ICCL, and NSE also has their own this thing, clearing corporations, that you have to pay the only to the one side, that is only from one part for buying only and not for the selling. So this has been reduced. This due to this interoperability, the cost of the investment for buying or selling, it has been reduced to 50%. If suppose if you are buying and selling at two different exchanges, and then if you have to pay the margin of 1 lakh rupees, I'm giving example, now it has been come to 50,000. So 50% reduction. This is in the interest of the investor. This is a very good initiative by the SEBI of this interoperability. Pledge of shares, this is just started day before yesterday, from the 1st of September. The shares which are pledged earlier, what was happening, the shares were pledged and people were not knowing about that, whether their shares are pledged or not pledged. But now only it is restricted, so that the shares which are pledged, that will be known to the member. It is different from the differently mark over the pledging of the shares which are pledged over there, like that. Then we'll talk about this is the new initiative taken and just implemented yesterday. You can see on the SEBI circular and SEBI website, BSE website, what is how it is happening. Second is just index, Sensex. Everybody knows the Sensex. Sensex is what? Sensex is the barometer of the market. Everybody says it is a barometer. Like if you get a temperature, what is the things required? It is thermometer. Same way for the index. Index is a tracker. The world tracks. Our PS index, the world tracks. So, and what is index? Index is the composition of the 30 scripts. What 30 scripts? 30 scripts which are there, and composition of that 30 scripts price. How they are taken is what? It depend upon, they taken as per the criteria. There are so many criteria for taking this in scripts into the index. It depend upon the market cap. So Sensex. You can buy Sensex also. See, suppose you don't want to buy the index, you can buy Sensex. Or you don't want to buy the securities, I'm sorry, then you can buy the index also. When you are buying index, you are buying 30 scripts. Earlier you are buying, suppose security market, you are buying 1 or 2 scripts, but here you are buying a index. When you are buying here, you are buying a 30 scripts. Again, you are balancing your investment. You can buy the index also. And if you see the index from 1979-80, it was it was started in 1984 with the 100, and today that index has gone up to in 2020 42,000, and now it is 13,000. See, the 100 rupees has become 39,000 rupees. See, then gradually, see, ups and downs are there in the life and also in the security market, but gradually you are growing. See, we ups and downs are there in our life, but our age is gradually always growing. Same way, index is also always growing slowly. If you see the whole track record of the last so many years, don't go into the unrealistic returns, collective investments in Ponzi scheme. Where many times you must have been seen that Raste Kamal, that's unrealistic returns like that. You get that 6 महीने में double. You must have getting that, no, you invest over here, 6 महीने में double हो जाएगा. You get post-dated check and all that thing. Don't drag into this. Nobody can give this type of unrealistic returns. Sometimes you get the through SMS, emails, or media, through media or in the gathering also, you get, "Arey, buy this script. If you buy this script, it will be double in this thing." Don't drag into it. Don't believe this. Your study and study with the knowledge only will give you the high returns. Don't drag into all these things. These all are the red zones. Again, I'm saying, considering today's situation, these all are the red zones. They always trade with the SEBI registered intermediaries. Don't copy the investment of others. Many times in gathering, when we meet somebody and when 2-3 people talk about some secret share market, and they say, "This script is very good, I bought this," or "This fellow has earned lot of money when buying of this XYZ scripts." It doesn't mean that you also should buy that company's shares and you will also become a millionaire. No, it is not. So don't copy. We are very much familiar with and not only students, everybody is very much familiar in copy and paste. Don't copy your investment and paste in your books of accounts. It will not work, because again I am telling that you should invest as per your goal. You don't know his goal. In media also, many times you may be getting that this person has bought the shares of this company, this person has bought shares of this company. all that is coming. If you see, everybody, you will get in the newspaper that this XYZ person or this has taken the stake of this, but you will never come to know, or you will never know that when he is sold. So always in media and SMS, emails, please keep away yourself from this. You should have a social distance. You should have a social distance from such type of. You may be having a WhatsApp group. You are getting so many messages in on current situations also, and on so many topics also. Don't immediately believe that. Are we believing? No. Sometimes we also understand this is fact. Many times I am also getting the SMS, buy this and sell this and all this, you will become this. So don't go into that. I'm getting calls also. But always, again, being a student, I need not have to say again and again, study. When you study more, you will get a more marks. Same way, if you study and get the knowledge of the companies and study more, then you will get a better returns. This is what I had talked about the circuit filters. These circuit filters are there for the index. Suppose that it goes to 20%, 15%, and it close and open accordingly. So I will share this presentation to your college so you can go through this. We have a grievance redressal system in our exchange. As a service industry, we should have this. We have the Department of Investor Service Sales, which has been set up in the 1986. Complaint against the listed companies and the trading members. Complaints against the companies, when all the listed companies, suppose anybody investors is having the complaints against that company for getting the, earlier it was happening that shares were not getting, or bonus or they were not getting, something like that, corporate dividend they were not getting. So you can file the complaint against these companies. We complaints against the trading member. You can file the complaints against the trading member for not getting the shares, for not getting the amount. We have this IGRC system, that is Investor Grievance Redressal Committee. We have a special committee over there. These are the expert of CAs, CS, advocates, and the retired judge. They have amicably tried to whatever complaint has been received from the investor, and all are these outside from the exchange. They are not from the exchange, so they are totally independent, and they, as per the rules, bylaws, and regulation of the exchange, they give the judgment, and through this IGRC, the investors are again protected. If they are not happy with the IGRC, they want to take care the investor, or can file the arbitration. You know that arbitration, I should not explain this, being a commerce student. It is also very vast subject and all the arbitration. But what only one thing I can tell you about this arbitration under the rules, bylaws, and regulation is that it is happen only 6 months. When you go for any arbitration in the court of law or any other judiciary things, and this arbitration is of BSc is quasi-judicial. Within 6 months you get the result. Mostly 3 to 4 months you get the all result. Again, these arbitrators are chartered accountant, company secretary, judge, retired judge, and advocates, and all that thing. The uniqueness is within 6 months you get the result, and this is quasi-judicial. And arbitration, whatever award has been given, is binding on the both the parties, and accordingly this has been given. The action as per the arbitration award action, again stop the payment of the from this collateral. Again set aside the amount in the escrow account for the investor. We sometimes, as per the SEBI guidelines, release also. So release the amount to the investors also, so he will get that little bit small relief on the his investment, whatever is going. So this way the investors are protected in secondary market also. And we have the around 26 investor service centers all over India, where this type of we have gone closer to the investors, and this we are getting these complaints and all that things resolved, and arbitration, IGRC at all these areas. And IPF, Mr. Balsara sir has already explained that 15 lakhs if is been compensation is there, and accordingly the investors are compensated with the 15 lakhs. In bank, if you see, earlier it was 1 lakh rupees if you have fixed deposit of 5 lakhs, and if bank default you get 1 lakh, but now it has been changed to 5 lakh rupees from last budget. So it has been 5 lakh, but here it is you can get 15 lakhs. SGF is the settlement guarantee fund. This is what every 3+2 when the settlement takes place. And that settlement has to be in that the settlement on the day of the payout. Suppose any member is not fulfilling his obligation and he's short of money or something, then what happened? The whole settlement we cannot stop. So the exchange has set up the settlement guarantee fund in 1997. So what happened that whatever shortfall or amount is that has been transferred from that fund to this settlement fund, and whatever action has to be taken against the members, deactivation of Bolt and all that they will take. But they, what will happen? The settlements get through. This way again the investors are again protected in the secondary market. Now, I had talked about the just 5 to 7 minutes about on the mutual fund, that already we had talked about the security market. But we sometimes we don't have a time, we don't understand what is security market, and we are very much scarce because it is very risky. Security market, yeah, risky is there, risk is there. Where is not risk? Everywhere there is a risk. If you don't take the risk, then there is more risk. Just believe me. If you don't take any risk, then there is a more risk. Suppose you have a XYZ amount, and if you don't invest properly, and if you keep it in the cupboard, suppose 1 lakh rupees is there, and if you keep it in the cupboard, it will remain 1 lakh, but it will the value of that 1 lakh will become 99,500 because of the inflation. But if you had invested properly, at least it will come to the 1 lakh 5,000 or 1 lakh 1,000 or 1 lakh 10,000. Okay, so now what is mutual fund? Mutual fund is again an investment in security market. But what happened that mutual fund has every mutual fund has that fund manager, and through fund manager they invest in the various securities in the security market. They invest in the debt market also. They invest in the real estate. And there are lot of types of mutual funds are there. You should go for the mutual fund investment. It is very safe. Again, it is same as the basket of the index. When you buy the index, you buy 30 scrips. Suppose you, for example, suppose you have 1 lakh rupees, and if you have to invest in the security market, you may get either, suppose you buy Reliance, how much you will get? You will get 100 shares. Consider 1,900 is there. How much you will get? Very less shares you will get it. Suppose if the share price is 1,000 rupees and 1 lakh rupees is that 100 shares you will get it. Suppose here you will get 50 shares of Reliance. But if you invest that same 1 lakh rupees through mutual fund, through mutual fund they can buy as per their norms, various types of mutual fund. They can buy you are buying a lot of companies, many shares, many companies you are buying together, so your amount is balanced. And this mutual fund you will get this returns only in the long term. Again, I am saying long term. If you had gone in mutual fund, and if you think that after with 3 years you will get the money double, or then it is possible that mutual fund after 3 years or 4 years there may be a negative. Your investment may be negative. But after 10 years or 12 years, 7 years, 10 years, this will be definitely give the very good returns, and that is unbelievable returns. I am telling you, this mutual fund will give unbelievable. But you have to choose on your own which is the best mutual fund, how to invest, where to invest. You have to take a call on this. You have to take the advice of the financial advisor, and there are various types of advisor. Various types of mutual funds are large cap, small cap, and mid cap. Which are the large cap? Large cap are that which are shares in the large cap, that the market capitalization is more than 40 billion. Then they are called as large cap, mostly A group and all that. They are large cap. Small cap is 20 billion to 40 billion market capitalization. They are called small cap. So many mutual funds are sectorial wise. Many mutual funds are large cap, small cap. Many mutual funds are investing in both the things, in the equity as well as in the debt market. Many only focus on equity, mainly on the debt market, like that. Many than SIP. Now again, if you are, these are the mutual fund. If you are not very much familiar and still confused about the mutual fund, start SIP. Now I will pause here, and I will not suggest, I will request everybody that you please, because you are a long-term investor, long-term future of India and long-term investor, you should start systematic investment plan through SIP. It start from 100 rupees also, and it start minimum of 500 rupees also. And it is depend. You can have this SIP, as I told you, as per the goal. How goal? That this SIP is for my further study, or for my foreign tour, or for my motorcycle, or for my car, or for my home. But start SIP. If you are not started, please start tomorrow only. This SIP will give in long term very good high returns, and your future will be, as I said, Atmanirbhar. You will be Atmanirbhar, because what is your long term? You are around 25 years. So what is your long term? You considering the life of 100 years, you have 75 years. So you can take a risk, and you can find for the long term. But the person who is around 60 to 65 or around after retirement, He cannot go for this security market and go for the long term, because what is his long term? His long term is only 40 years. So from 60 to he will become 100. Okay, suppose 100 is a life, we say then what is 40 years only, then he can't take more, he requires study income, so he go to the debt market like that. So you go for this SIP. STP is systematic transfer plan. SWP is only for the people who are retiring, so you will get the systematic withdrawal plans. You should whenever your parents or if you are they are getting a good amount of money after retirement, please think of the investment in systematic withdrawal plan. You will get a good returns. Always think of the long term. Now, this has been talk about the security market, mutual fund, SIP, and SWP, and all that. Now, I will talk only on this that because you are students. So we have this BSc Institute Limited, our 100% group company. Various courses are available. If you go to our website, BSc India website, BSc website, also you get the information. Same way we have all the group companies have the website over there. You go to our BSc Institute website, you get the various courses. You can choose and you can study. You lot of information there. We have Zone Startup also at Bombay, and also we have the incubator, and for the startup zone, that is also there in the PSC. If the you want to become an entrepreneur or something, or go into the security market and study on the financial, there are a lot of careers are there through this, because you all are commerce students, so you are basically all from finance side. So you can join this, think of joining BSc Institute, and there are various courses are available, so that is possible to get the more information on the financial market. So with this, I would like to end my presentations. Hope you had liked it. Any queries can be there. Any questions are also welcome. Mr. Balsara is also available. And before concluding this, my closing remarks will be is like that. As Balsara sir also said that you are future of India, you are student, you are future investors. So I would like to tell you everybody that don't go for the job, but create the job. Again, I am repeating, don't go for the job, but create the job. Be the entrepreneur, and make your life safe and all, and be the entrepreneur. Don't go for the job and create the job. This is my closing remark. Thank you very much for listening me patiently. Any queries and questions are welcome. Afterwards, also you can send it to the your queries on ipf.bsc@bscindia.com. You can send, there is no space after BSc, ipf.bsc@bscindia.com. We have the office at Baroda also, Baroda in Midtown, Alkapuri area. We have the office in Midtown building on 8th floor. You can visit our BSc office in Baroda also. You can visit our office where Mr. Mahesh is there at Ahmedabad office. Mr. Malo Chokshi and Mr. Mahesh is there. Malo Choksi is the regional head. You can visit our Ahmedabad office also and get the more information on the security market. You can visit to BSc also. You can visit our BSc Institute also. They are arranging for the student. They are arranging for the one trip from them. You have to follow the certain rules and pay some amount and all that. They are also welcoming the visit to BSc and BSc also. And lastly, I would like to say that because with the initiative of the SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India, who is our regulator, we had came out with the common booklet, that is BSc, NSE, BSc, NSE, CDSL, NSDL, and Metropolitan Stock Exchange of India, MSCI. Then we came out with one booklet. That common booklet will send it to you, all of you. I request the whosoever is the coordinator to send us the email address of them, or you can send your one common email address. We will send that book to you. This is very informative. All students, I request all students to go through it, and then you can redistribute it to the all the students. And also we are giving the e-participation certificate to all the students. We will issue all that. So please, I request the coordinator to send their email address at least, and the name and email address. So from our system, automatically that certificate will be sent to all the attendees who have attended, all the students. With this, I thank you very much, the Parul University, Mr. Mahesh Pandya, for organizing this. Coordinating the webinar for this Parul University. Also, the thanks to the management of the Parul University, Chetan Bhai and Ritesh Bhai and all. And also, I thanks Balsara sir for giving his precious time for this webinar. Thank you very much, Mahesh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Before concluding this one, I would like to thank Balsara sir and Bharat sir, who has spent their valuable time with busy schedules of working from home. Because as such now from Bombay, we all people are working from home, and even though they have spent their time, valuable time, thank you once again, sir. Thank you very much. And now I would like to thank anyone have the questions with this, sir.
Yes, sir. I have received couple of questions, but as time permits, I would like to ask to sir that if many students are watching this webinar, if anyone wants to make a career with security markets, so what are the opportunities for that, sir?
Yeah. Balsara sir.
So, sir, there are capital market is really huge, and there are a lot of intermediaries who are there, registered, semi-registered intermediaries. So, of course, besides the exchanges, we can join the exchange also in some capacity to say something like listing compliance, etc. Presently, BSE is not hiring,
Okay,
but otherwise, I think once the hiring opens up, then we are welcome. Then also one very good career to pursue if you're interested in merchant banking. You can join any of these category 1 merchant bankers, category 2 merchant bankers who are there in the market. And they are also, they are handling issues day to day, and they are coming across a wide variety of IPO and other kind of listings. So that is a fantastic experience. And from there you can graduate to the exchange also if you like. So that is a good way to look at career in the capital market. Of course, those who are interested in research can join some researchers and do something, or maybe look at joining some proxy advisor also. Those proxy advisors are very upcoming. They do a lot of research and they give advice to institutional investors. So that is also a very good option. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I would like to express our sincere thanks to Mr. Khushru Balsara, sir, Mr. Bharat Dave, sir, and Mr. Mahesh Pandya, sir, for this excellent presentation and making this webinar a very meaningful and interesting. And I also wish to express my gratitude to our event department and webinar cell to make this event successful. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Sir. Thank you once again, sir, Ajay sir, Pritesh, and Parul University have given us the opportunity to have, and we future also we further have this type of programs, and we will join together with have some things.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.